Hey, it's Mark Lanier with your video thought for the day. All right, excuse the massive allergy attack. It's just like pollen everywhere has gone after my eyes and my nose. So I've got that going on. But if you can set that aside, I want you to imagine you're about to skydive for the first time. Now, I have zero desire to skydive. I mean, less than zero. My desire to skydive is clearly in the negative numbers. But I can just imagine my heart would be racing. My palms would be sweating. I would be gripped by fear amidst also asking what sane reason could I have for trying to do such a thing. I suspect the only thing that would get me out of that plane would be an instructor who says to me, don't worry, I'm right here with you. I'm going to hang on to you. Nothing can go wrong. Still not sure I'd go out, but that'd be the closest I come. I would certainly feel a little bit braver at that point. And the reason I ask you this and think through this in my head is because I'm talking this week about verses in the Bible that speak to the presence of God. And the verse that I want to talk about right now is found in Isaiah 41, verse 10. And there, the prophet says, speaking on behalf of God, do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I like that. Do not fear. That's written as a command in the Hebrew. You know, fear is a natural human emotion. But what God's calling us to do there is to overcome the fear. And it's interesting, it's not written as a suggestion, it's written as a divine command. And I don't think God would command something like that if it weren't possible for us to do it. But we'll never do it out of our own strength. We will only do it because God helps us overcome our fear. And that's why it leads to that natural second part of this verse. It says, because, don't fear, because I am with you. That's God's presence. We don't face our fears alone. God's presence is a constant. It means it's not just in good times, it's in tough times as well. His presence is active. His presence is supportive. He's not just watching, he is there. He doesn't want us to be dismayed because he is our God. That's his identity. That's who he is. He's all powerful. He's all knowing. He's all loving. And he's in a relationship with us that's both personal and intimate. I love this passage. Understanding God's identity gives us a recognition of his ability to help us. It helps take away our fear. So where does this lead me? Does it mean I don't fear things in life? Well, of course I do, but it means I'm going to overcome those by an awareness of God's presence and involvement in my life. So let me suggest something. Every time you feel afraid today or this week, just pause and say, God is with me. Write it on a sticky note. Set it as your phone background, or just simply whisper it to yourself. God is with me. Let that truth sink deep into your heart. With practice, I think we'll find that God's presence becomes an anchor in stormy seas. I don't think stormy seas is going to help, but it'll give us courage to face our fears. So with that, I got to go tend to these bloodshot, watery, itchy, allergy-ridden eyes. But I'll stop here and make this your video thought for the day.